What is the PCB told?
Oh, that one, yeah. So Najam Sethi, the PCB chairman, I think now it is about an ego tussle between BCCI and PCB. Let's see who blinks first, and he's made it very clear that Asia Cup. So he's already proposed a model, that hybrid model.
Yeah.
So what he has proposed is, first you finish all your games in Pakistan. So it will be like there'll be two groups. You finish all your games in Pakistan, then everybody moves out of Pakistan to a neutral venue. Then you can complete the rest.
Isn't India, Pakistan same group?
That we don't know, because I don't think the groups are out. And because
have
Nepal,
to have an
because
India-Pakistan game.
Yeah,
At least one.
and that's what he's also saying. Broadcaster also. You also have to see that broadcaster without an India-Pakistan game.
Yeah.
It's nothing. Asia Cup is nothing without an India-Pakistan game. Would you want to watch India play against Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, Afghanistan or Nepal?
Yeah, I would. But I would want to watch India, Pakistan
But
also.
exactly.
Yes.
And
More
B,
than them.
Yeah.
B, he has made it clear that if India rejects this model, or if India is not playing the Asia Cup the way PCB wants it to, so they are not going to travel to India for the World Cup. Then he's saying that we will also, and he's saying even if this hybrid model is accepted, then next same year we will also propose a hybrid model for the World Cup, where they would want to play their matches at a neutral venue, be it Bangladesh or Sri Lanka. So I told him, what if ICC rejects it?
No, but
Then
I'd heard that it confirmed Pakistan that they would be playing in India for World Cup.
That we are all assuming.
Speculating. Yeah.
Exactly. Because see, nothing is out as of now. Nothing is official. So last minute, because he's saying that on security grounds, they can always, and that it's a fact, but they will have to prove that there is a security threat to their team. See, India doesn't travel to Pakistan not because of security issues. India have chosen not to travel to Pakistan because of the diplomatic relations between the two countries. And as far as Asia Cup is concerned, I can't even remember when was the last time India hosted the Asia Cup. I think that was in 90s.
Yeah. Because India's chance was, I think, 2018, but
Yeah,
they
yes,
did it in a
yes,
neutral
yes.
venue too.
And also UAE, if that hybrid model what he has proposed or the PCB has proposed, they say host the tournament in Pakistan and UAE. So some of the associations or some of the national boards, they have said it will be very hot in UAE, in Dubai. So now he's saying that we played in last year also we played the Asia Cup there, IPL you play in. So I said, it's a T20 game. Here you'll be playing an ODI tournament. ODI.
Yeah.
So that does affect, because you will remember in 2018 it was played in ODI format, 50 over format, and there Hardik Pandya also got injured. Of course, that has nothing to do with heat, but you never know. So, and just after that you have a World Cup, so you would want your all players to be fit and fine for the World Cup. So that's one thing. So basically it's an open threat to the BCCI and also now to the ICC.
But see, I'll tell you, at the moment, the situation that is in Pakistan, the political situation, forget India, no team would want to travel to Pakistan to play any tournament right now. Okay, so that they'll have to factor in, the PCB or Pakistan has to factor that in before sending out a threat or an ultimatum or whatever they're doing. They have to factor that in. That said, I agree one bit of PCB that this was India's stance even before this political turmoil happened. So on that front, that they are right in the sense what BCCI has been saying or been playing according to them hardball with them, saying that we will not play because of diplomatic reasons. That has been India's stance from before. Now I understand Pakistan's point of view also. Let's say a country which has struggled for so many years of having a chance to play international cricket, when it's coming to them, they would also not want a team not to come or any other team not to play, because then it just sends out a message that this country is not safe to play. So I mean, again, I'm seeing both point of view. I see India has a reason why they're not going, because they don't have diplomatic relations, but I also see that why PCB would also want to have the tournament and will not take it very kindly if you're not playing the tournament in their country.
Also, Nikhil, what you just pointed out, the current situation in Pakistan, and you also have to remember in October their elections are due.
Yeah.
So if you want to stage this Asia Cup in September, if the Asia Cup is in September and the current situation, so you never know what happens.
Have to get a hold on this current situation at least. I mean,
No, but see,
And he is himself sitting in London, by the way. Because I read, because he said that it's not a security threat. There are no such issues. In India also you have these riots. I said these are some protests that we've seen in the past, but nothing like this, where your commander or somebody, a senior official from your armed forces, his people,
Being
random
attacked.
people will just enter his place, his house, and will just go berserk. So, and I read a report today, he's saying that there are no security threats. The affluent class in Pakistan, what they've done is they've just flown out of Pakistan, because most of them, because in Pakistan you have that dual citizenship. So most of them, they've flown out of Pakistan and they're staying in London. So I said, where exactly are you? He says, I'm in London.
Yeah. No, see, current political scenario, they can't host. I agree. But I am also understanding their point of view that this is India's stance even before the current political scenario, where India was not going to play. I think that, okay, if I was to look at it from a neutral point of view, if I'm Pakistan, I would also say, fine, if you're not playing in my country for whatever the reasons, then I would also not want to tour your country. I don't think there is anything wrong in a stance if they have taken like that. And mind you, if they are not to tour, it is going to take a big hit on India's financial health, because maximum money does come from broadcaster. And you're right, if there is no India-Pakistan match, even an Indian broadcaster, as much as he will enjoy having that World Cup, and we know whether it's an Asia Cup, World Cup, Champions Trophy, whatever, you would want to have an India-Pakistan encounter. But as I see things right now, India can still take that hit. BCCI can still take that hit. See, because the political situation is like that, there is no diplomatic relation, then I can't really blame BCCI for not sending the team. They will not send. Yes, it will be a major financial blow to the BCCI, but not a kind of blow that BCCI cannot handle. They are the richest cricket board in the world. Even if, a few $1 million here and there is negotiated and brought down,
But broadcaster, will they compensate?
No, I'm saying maybe they'll have to. I think they will definitely have some sort of clauses in that, where the broadcaster must have said if such and such thing doesn't happen, that they'll have to look at, or BCCI on its own accord can do it. I am saying that right now their profit margins are so huge. I am with the board if they decide that politically you don't want to play Pakistan. I am completely with the country's board, because it's not a decision taken by the board, it's a decision taken by the Home Ministry. And if they want to do it, fine. But it will hurt you financially, I'm fine with that also. And I think BCCI also should be fine with it. Who is it going to hurt more is Pakistan. Yeah. See, in the short term, they might say that it's going to hurt you, which it will. But in the long term, it's going to hurt Pakistan, because whatever little revenue that they will be making, that revenue is very crucial for them. If BCCI were to lose a few millions because an India-Pakistan game is not happening, it's not going to really shake up Indian cricket. But for Pakistan, it's going to be disastrous. So right now there can be a bit of posturing. Right now there can be a bit of threats from Pakistan saying that, listen, if we don't play, there will be a lot of loss for you, which is true. But in the longer run, I think for the sake of your your foreign policy, you can make do with those losses.
And I remember when England was there last year, they had gone for the whole purpose of promoting cricket in Pakistan, and kind of like
they pulled out.
Yeah, no. They went and where they were
later.
They once. I think there was a game or two.
Midway through that tournament they pulled out. Thereafter, New Zealand was also scheduled to tour Pakistan. Then they again pulled out. New Zealand didn't even come to Pakistan. They also pulled out. Thereafter, after that World Cup, I remember, or just before the World Cup, England played a full 7-match series with Pakistan just to compensate what they had suffered. PCB had suffered. So there have been occasions, and that too in the recent past, where international teams have toured Pakistan, and midway for England and New Zealand chose not to travel at all to.
So they've
Pakistan.
had it in their history, you know,
Yeah.
speculations before any tournament or
But
event.
to be fair, both the teams, New Zealand and England, eventually, I think
Did
later
go.
they did travel to Pakistan.
No,
But,
yeah, go ahead.
What happened was where they were based, the team was based in a hotel, and a few like kilometers or something away, there was an explosion or something, and that
Yeah,
really
security threat has
that's
always
not
been an issue
helping
in
your
Pakistan.
That I
And-
remember. That happened, I think, some years ago, and that was not some kilometers
Outside
away.
the hotel.
That was just outside the hotel.
I think right now also,
Right now,
because
quite
I
possible.
remember
Quite possible.
reporting
You
on
can
it.
keep a tab on all
Explosions.
blasts.
Yes, sir, of course.
There weren't too many. That's why.
Sure.